I'd like to welcome you all to a very special television event. We bring you up close to Carlos Ghosn. He's not just known as the CEO of the Renault Nissan Alliance, the world's fourth largest automobile conglomerate, but he's also known just as much for his leadership skills, the fact that he's also got a multicultural background and, in fact, also his people skills. And today we get to see all of that, different aspects of this personality and also the story behind Carlos Ghosn. And we're in a very special place as well. We're at the IIT Madras campus, where a lot of young students, a lot of young minds are present to actually interact with Mr. Ghosn. And let's welcome Carlos Ghosn onto NDTV. Your initial sort of thoughts and your initial feelings on not just being here, but also being surrounded by so many young minds.
Well, it's always refreshing to be, with a public who is very young, very eager, very eager. And if I can in any way contribute through our own experience, through our own, I would say everything we have been developing to help, give examples, open up, guide, it would be great. And I know here in front of me I have people of, very motivated, very driven. I've been told by the Dean that every year there are 450,000 candidates to integrate IIT, and 7,000 of them have been selected. And he told me also that there are about 15,000 very difficult to make a difference. So I was asking him, how do you select 7,000 between 15,000 when you have so much difficulty? He said, just we take straight classification. So this means that all the people who are here are driven. They want to do something with their own life. They want to really make a change into whatever they want to be facing. And if in any way we can help them, give them idea, guide them, I would be delighted.
It is that human resource here in India that so much is made of these days, especially the fact that we also have one of the largest youngest populations in the world. How much of a resource do you see it in the business realm, especially given the kind of situation that India finds itself in, and also the Indian automotive sector specifically finds itself in?
At the end of the day, the power of any company is based on its human resources. It gets back to this. Well, it's the quality of the human resource. It's obviously the expertise of the human resource, but fundamentally is about how much people are aligned on a strategy, how much they are aligned on specific objectives, and how much these objectives are relevant. So, and I think in India, when we see first the youth of the population, the fact that there is so much thirst for knowledge, so much willingness to learn, and no matter what is the area of learning, I think the companies, the Indian companies, but particularly the companies who are going to be basing some of their resources in India are going to be formidable competitors. Obviously, it relies a lot on the quality of the human resources, and I think you have plenty of it. But it also relies on the quality of the strategy and how much you can align your human resources on this strategy. And we think, in our case, Renault Nissan, we have a strong strategy. We're going to probably talk about it. I mean, we're getting people aligned around this strategy. And what we are missing, particularly in India, is continuing to build our teams, whatever engineering team or support function teams or manufacturing teams, to make sure that we get the outcome that we are hoping for.
I want to talk to you more about that strategy, but the point you made is an interesting one, because we see this across various businesses these days. It's not just in the auto space, where there is almost a sort of a driving demand from within each company to be more multicultural, to try and integrate more markets across the world. Is that a conscious decision? Is it something that the market environment has led us to?
Well, I think it's a necessity. It's a necessity because, as you know, particularly during the last crisis, that obviously I know that India has not been through the crisis of 2008, 2009.
Tubar.com